So our next finalist is Moufeed Kaddoura. He's a 23-year-old from Waterloo, and he is the co-founder of ExVivo Labs. Welcome.
Hi everyone, my name is Moufeed. I'm a biology graduate from the University of Waterloo. And I hope that by today, I can tell you more about my startup ExVivo Labs and how we're causing exponential change in the area of medical diagnostics. We live in a day and age when technology is changing extremely rapidly. But the area of allergy testing remains a field of slow innovation and invasive practices. In order for you to find out what you're allergic to, you need to go to the doctor where they place the allergen on your skin. Then they prick you with a needle and they wait for a reaction to occur. Basically, the size of the red area is an indication of how allergic you are to something. Unfortunately, a lot of people opt out of allergy testing because of the nature of this test. And that's why at ExVivo Labs, we've spent the last year developing non-invasive medical diagnostic tools, starting with a skin patch to test for allergies. Our product would serve as an early screening test for your allergies, much like a home pregnancy test. We're taking the pricking and the pain away from your skin and providing you with a non-invasive solution that can be picked up at your local pharmacy. This is an example of our food patch. And in this case, the person is allergic to peanuts as well as gluten. Future versions of this product will include a patch to test for environmental allergies, food allergies, as well as a more premium product for hospitals to test for drug allergies. Currently, 60 million North Americans suffer from allergies. And this translates to more than 17 million of them making their way to the allergist office every year. These people are seeing the allergist either to get tested for allergies or to check on them. Now, to give you an idea of to put this into perspective, the market for home diagnostics, which includes things like pregnancy tests, genetic testing, as well as cholesterol or glucose monitors, it's been growing rapidly at 9.3% a year. And it's expected to reach $27.5 billion just 3 years from now. The nice thing is that we have a product that's ready to satisfy a real need in this market. Over the past year, we've been collaborating with the School of Pharmacy at the University of Waterloo. They've been kind enough to give us access to state-of-the-art labs, which was very essential for our prototyping. In addition to that, we're collaborating with the most prestigious allergy organization in the country, Allergen, and they're providing us with market validation as well as access to the allergic community. And last but not least, we have Dr. Harold Kim from Grand River Allergy, who's helping us with our preclinical studies and helping us get the data that Health Canada and the FDA will love. In this picture, we see my co-founder Eric as he's working on improving the sensitivity of the test. We have an initial prototype, and as I mentioned before, we've been working on this for the past year. But our goal over the next year is to finish the prototype, conduct our preclinical testing, and engage with the contract manufacturing community so we can produce initial quantities. Our goal is to test this product in Canada and learn as much as possible. But allergy is a global problem, and so is our vision. If we take a closer look at our competitors, we see that they've been busy developing better lab tests. And what we are doing here is not only better, but also cheaper and faster. And we have a great team that can pull this off. I finished my degree in biology, and I've always been passionate to bring medical innovation to people's hands. My co-founder is finishing his PhD in engineering, and our team is comprised of chemical engineers, nanotechnology engineers, as well as biochemists. We've all been working really hard on this, and we want to make it a reality. We want to make it happen. And we had to surround ourselves with a team of awesome advisors, people who have seen this project since day one. Professor Dixon and Professor Mariana Folvari, they've both helped us, both on the immunology end as well as the physical design of the patch. And we have business mentors, as well as Dr. Kim, who's our clinical advisor. I would like to finish off by saying that, to highlight a key point, which is that at ExVivo Labs, our goal is to cause a paradigm shift where doctors are spending less time diagnosing and more time treating. We know that once you find out what you're allergic to, doctors can do a lot for treatment and to ensure your safety. And we believe that Singularity University can give us a ton of mentorship that we will strive for. And that's why at ExVivo Labs, we're taking allergy testing to the next level of innovation and providing something that's safe, simple, and certain. Thank you very much.
Question? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
So what would be the accuracy of your patch test versus the physician, doctor's office test?
We're actually collaborating with Dr. Kim right now, and the way we're doing our testing is we're comparing it to the skin prick test, which is the golden standard for allergy testing, as well as blood testing that takes place in labs. And the goal is to produce a skin patch that gives very accurate result. However, we're marketing it as a screening product because we're working very closely with doctors, and we want people to follow up with them and get the treatment that they need.
So the way it works is this is an early indicator to say,
Exactly.
hey, you might have a peanut allergy. Go see your doctor and get it really verified.
So as far as the accuracy, we want to base it on the golden standard.
Okay.
But as far as the marketing, yes, it's an early indicator. It's a screening test, much like a home pregnancy test. You do it and then you see a doctor.
So being early screening, does that allow you to get through some of your, I'm assuming, the FDA issues and things that you might need to be able to be on shelves at, say, Shoppers Drug Mart?
So it still has a large component when it comes to the FDA, and yes.
So can you talk a little bit about what that process is like and what you think the timeline to being approved is?
Yes. So as I mentioned, we're going to spend the next year completing the prototype. We have a prototype that works right now, and our goal is to finalize it, put it all into one piece, and start testing it on real people. We believe that clinical testing will take about 1.5 years. So we hope that within the next few years, we'll have something that you can buy at a local pharmacy.
What's the actual mechanism you're using to determine the extent of the allergy? Because it's a sliding scale for many people.
Yeah.
Right?
So it's, to start with, the MVP will be a yes or no answer. It will be, you're allergic, go see a doctor, or you're not allergic. But there's vision for making a...
My question is it a reagent? Is it what's the actual secret sauce, or can you not talk about it?
We're working very closely with the lawyers right now, and we're finalizing the IP work, but
Okay.
I would love to
That's
tell
fine.
you.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, the
You could tell
scientist,
me, but you'd have to kill me after. I got it.
the scientist in me wants to tell you, but the...
Okay. Got it.
Can you talk in your early testing, can you talk about what percentage of the allergies you're able to use this for? Like, are there certain allergies that you still have to go to the blood test for? Question one. Question two is, how long does it actually need to be on from a usability perspective?
Yeah, so we want this to be applied for 15 minutes and nothing longer than that. Sorry, could you repeat the other question?
What percentage of allergies are you able to test? Like, is it 80% of the allergies that are actually out there, or?
Okay. There's a lot of, so I got my allergy test a few weeks ago. This was after an 11-month wait, and I got the standard allergy for 48 different allergens. So we can match that as long as you're able to test for it using the skin prick test and using the blood. Yeah, we will be able to match that.
As you go to market, what are you looking at from a cost perspective for someone to use it?
We've done some market validation, and people said that if this was a patch that tested them for one allergy, they were willing to pay $15 for it. And if it tested them for 20 or 30 food allergies, for example, they were willing to pay $50 for it. But as far as building this, we want to build a skin patch for under $1.
Sorry?
Under $1.
Under $1.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.